Hi folks, simple home fries, my style, at my house. Um, it's a rainy day, rainy November day in Georgia. No, well, welcome to my humble off-grid homestead in Canada, so rainy day in Canada. And today I want to show you how I make my humble and really simple home fries. Really just potatoes, coconut oil, organic coconut oil, and potatoes, and I even have a really lovely neighbor gave me a purple potato. I'll show you that too. And salt, really, that's all. On rainy days like today, you really need some comforting, wholesome food. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's really mesmerizing. Rain hitting the roof, the clear panels of the enclosed porch or solarium or greenhouse or whatever you want to call it. And it's really whimsical if you live in this setting and you hear that. You can just go over there and just lose yourself in your thoughts. You know what? Let me take you. Let me take you. Getting ready for the snowshoes. So I'll stop talking so you can listen to the sound of the rain. I should probably make an ASMR video of this sound. Okay, let's go back inside because I don't have a jacket on. And here on the stove, my wood-fired cook stove, I have coconut oil heating up. And let me check the fire while we're here. Not doing too good. I need to fix it. Well, I'll do that when we come back. Let's go back over to the station. I'll set this up so you can see. I don't know what you need to desperately be seeing me cut potatoes. I almost said onions, but you could add onions if you wanted to. Now look, it looks kind of strange. Half peels on, half peels off. And the reason for that is that the skin's fine. I don't mind the skin. And look at how clean the skin is. So you can eat it up. I mean, we can eat it. We do eat it. So what I did is I took the regular peeler and peeled off whatever was bruised or dented or whatever. I got rid of those parts. And so as I cut them now, if I see any more of those parts that have gone bad that's not visible right now, then I'll cut them off too. And off goes to the frying pan. For now, let's set them down. We can go one or two at a time. Well, you really have to see that one when I cut into it. So the two ways that I can cut these, and that I shouldn't say I can cut, I do cut. One is just big, fat, round pieces. One is I think they're called steak fries. They're like, well, I do one and then you'll see it, because that's how I'm going to be doing it today. sharp knife. So normally I would just fry them like that, but today I'm going to cut them in fat fries, like that. And sometimes I boil these a little bit before I fry them, but I don't know if I have enough time today, so that's how I will do them now. That'll just be like that by itself. And maybe one more. I don't know how much room I have in the pan on the surface. The fatter they are, the thinner I cut them, so they don't take forever to fry, especially since I didn't boil them today. Okay, let me go set you up there, and then I will put them in. Not the best lighting here, but you know, I never designed this kitchen to be shooting videos in it. Make sure your oil is hot. And I hope this is too. Let's see. No! So now I have to do some playing here with the fire. Yank it up. Can you hear the fire roar now? Scraping the moss and lichen off the firewood before I put it in the box. Don't waste that lovely stuff. How is that test fry coming? Not ready yet. Let's see. Still not ready yet. there's sometimes a delay between the time you put your firewood in before the firewood is hot enough. And then all of a sudden it gets really hot. You can't stand anywhere near the stove. Well, they're gonna go in now. Go and have all day. You don't really want them to be touching, or else they won't fry as well. Let's see if I can get a better angle for you. This should really be sizzling right now, and it isn't. It will be soon because I can hear the crackling in there in the firebox. But and then you just let it sit there for almost, it'll feel like forever, because you want it to really crisp up on the bottom before you turn it over. And really, I don't even know if you'll be able to turn it over before then, because it'll just stick to the pan. Really, this pan or the oil should have been much hotter before I put it in. Coconut oil takes forever to heat, and I guess that's one good thing about it. It has a high heat tolerance. Only now I'm kind of starting to hear the sizzle. Today my hope is to also bake a carrot cake, because I want to bring the carrots in from the garden before it gets snowed on or freeze. To make a stir fry, the vegetable stir fry, and also to use a discard from sourdough to make crackers. They're really lovely and flaky and tangy, lemony, or sour. Really, it should have sounded like that when I first put it in, and just gotten hotter from there, but I hope I didn't mess it up too much. Especially now that I'm on record. So maybe I'll stop the video now and I'll come back and show you once I've flipped it over. Folks, I just wanted to show you those red or purple potatoes. before I put them in. It's so hot here by the stove that I had to take my pants off. Too much information. Too much information, but it's so hot here where I'm standing. And now you know how it is that you can heat this entire 2,600 square feet with just this wood stove. And I have to remind you that this is just softwood that's in there. It's not even hardwood. Hardwood has a much higher BTU. You see and hear the sizzling? This is what it should have been like before. Actually, while you're there, here's some of the finished product. Isn't it delicious? The smell of it is intoxicating. It's like, how can I explain it? If you've ever been like at an outside, like a food truck or something that sells just fries, and the smell of fried potatoes, it's gorgeous. And this is healthy. This is just fried in organic coconut oil and some sea salt at the end of it. Really, no other ingredient. I mean, you could sprinkle some turmeric. Sometimes I do, but then it becomes a little bit complicated when you go to fry it. It can stick because it's just dry powder, right? Anyway. Let me check the firebox. Oh, I gotta tend to the fire. It's going out. Can you hear the roaring of the wood that I just put in there? Gorgeous little veining, localized kind of a purple spots, not everywhere. Gorgeous. And it's hard, like, sort of a russety consistent firmness to it, or maybe red potatoes. Wow, it's so hot. Even with no pants on, I'm on fire. I'm getting a tan, being a foot away from it. So, folks, here we are. Time to turn them over. But I ran out of patience and started another frying pan over there that you can't see. But if you could smell this now, it smells gorgeous. Come on. And where I'm standing is so hot. I'm standing right in front of the firebox because this needs to be on high heat. And the fire is finally going really well, but so am I on fire. But that's what this requires, so there we go. Woo. This is the power of wood. Looks good. Could have been done more, a little bit more, but you know, lunchtime's approaching soon. Fast. For those of you who were wondering or hoping to hear more of that rain falling on my head, no, on that clear panel of the sunroom or greenhouse, whatever. I did, while I was waiting for this, I did go out and shot a little sort of an ASMR for you, and look for that. I don't know when I'll post it, but look for it. It might already be posted by the time you watch this video. It's a really, you know, as with the rest of my Sound of the Forest series, this is the sound of forest in the fall. Autumn sound. You heard the summer sound with the birds chirping and maybe the breeze going through the leaves, and now we have the autumn sound. Okay, maybe I'll switch these frying pans just to see how those other ones are doing. Not yet ready because maybe not you, but I'll be able to see the little bit of a browning happening, action happening on the bottom of it, and it doesn't look like it's there yet. But it won't be long. And so once you take them off the fire and they're ready, then you can sprinkle some salt from like a bit of a height, so then it can spread more evenly on your fish.